and welcome to the Elite Championship Wrestling Super Show here at the East Park Recreation Center. My name is DJ.
And I'm Sean Cross, and here we are, the night that we've all been waiting for all year, the Super Show.
How you doing, boss? Hello, Grace, and might I say, you look amazing. All right. It's all your fault.
How's everyone doing tonight? Before we get the matches underway, I just wanted to come out and introduce myself. I'm Sean Saxon. I'm the general manager here at NWA Elite Championship Wrestling. And I just wanted to come out and thank every one of you who have bought a ticket, because without you, we could not put on this great show we have tonight. So thank you very much. All right, after saying that, who's here to sing Hacksaw? Who's here to see the main event? With that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to Frankie and let him start the show.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our general manager, Mr. Sean Saxon, and his assistant, Grace. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Frank is such a suck-up to Sean.
Already we're starting with this?
He's such a suck-up. Oh, Sean, it's good to see you. Your sister Grace is here.
She was, and she looked amazing. She looked fabulous.
Oh, where was she last month? Oh, you're stuck. Here we go, the first match of the evening, the Elite Championship Wrestling Super Show. We're starting off big. The Game Changer, hashtag Game Changer, Christian Blake is here at the East Park Recreation Center.
And he's looking to put up a big win tonight. If he can get a win here tonight on the Super Show, the biggest show that we have this year, what do you think that's going to do for him in this company?
Well, that would be huge. Christian Blake looking for that first victory here in Elite Championship Wrestling. But tonight he has quite a challenge. A man who's been here before. You like him.
I love him. I love this guy coming out right now. You know who is it? Who is it, DJ? Tell me. Come on.
You know who it is? Gregory James.
It's Gregory James. I mean, this kid is amazing.
What is he doing?
He's coming. He's getting energized. Look at that. The women love him. The fans love him. He's getting everybody hyped.
What's with the head up and down thing?
It's called headbanging. He likes to keep it metal. He is Gregory James. He is here to electrify. He looks like a young Rob Zombie.
Who?
Oh my goodness. He's a young, good-looking kid. He's got kind of that James Dean thing going on.
Oh, will you stop it? You are a big giant suck-up like Frank.
Suck-up, because I happen to like, especially Gregory James, I'm a suck-up. He is amazing in the ring. He looks good. He's got all the tools to make it far in this business, and everybody loves him. How can you not like this kid?
He won't stop moving. What's wrong with him?
That's what happens when you're at a rock show.
This is not a rock show.
Everywhere is a rock show. It's everywhere.
This is not a rock show.
Hey, wherever you're at, that's the place to be.
What did you even just say? Nothing you're saying is making sense so far.
And here we go, getting the first match underway. Christian Blake versus Gregory James. Both of these men looking to make a big win, and right there show sportsmanship with the handshake.
There's no sportsmanship in this. These two men, you know deep down they hate each other.
Why would they hate each other?
Rip each other's hearts out.
Why? Because they're facing their opponents and they're facing each other?
Because this show of respect is never going to make it to the Elite Heavyweight Championship. The big gold in this company.
You are just all over the map already tonight.
You got to topple everyone to get to the top.
So you have to just not care, leave people standing by the wayside and just step on everyone to get to the top? You can't be a nice guy and finish at the top?
Christian Blake seems like a nice guy. Where did they get him?
Christian Blake is a nice guy. And you know what? He is looking to get that first win here tonight against Gregory James. And if he can do that, a man that's been here before and has gotten some pretty impressive victories here in Elite.
Was Gregory James grabbing his hair?
Gregory James was not grabbing the hair, in a beautiful arm drag and a hip toss from Gregory James. And Christian Blake with the hip toss of his own. Going for a dropkick, Gregory James standing out the way. Both men thinking a lot alike.
We're at a standoff here.
You got to think they are very equally matched. They kind of know probably what each other's thinking. They probably studied tapes, knowing that this match was coming up tonight. They went in the back, or they reviewed some tapes and got the game plan set out. They know what they wanted. Right there, another show of sportsmanship.
They didn't interlock. That was just like a high five.
And you know what? That's still a show of sportsmanship.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll see how long that lasts. Look at that go behind. Gregory James has him locked in. Christian Blake trying to fight his way out.
And Christian Blake trying to use that strength and that different, what kind of style did you say? He uses that strong style.
It's on his tight, Sean.
I can't read Japanese.
It's on the other side.
Well,
look at this.
And what a kick from Christian Blake catching Gregory James, and Gregory James caught up in the ropes. Like I said before, Christian Blake probably studied the tapes on Gregory James and knew what was coming with that suicide dive. And Christian Blake going right to work. Beautiful clothesline. Throwing those kicks, those brutal kicks that end up spinning back kick. And Gregory James catching Christian Blake off guard. Now going for a pin here. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
That looked like a 1. Christian Blake getting a kick to the back. You can feel it. It seems like he likes it though.
He might like it, but those kicks are going right to the spine, right on that backbone, and right to the back of the head. I'm surprised Christian Blake's still even conscious after that one.
Christian Blake looks like he's a little groggy. And Gregory James is really smart, going right to work on the neck. He kicked him right in the neck area, and now he's working on that neck. Christian looking for that submission. Christian Blake sliding out and delivering a kick to the arm. Now he'll back.
And Christian Blake driving some kicks of his own to the back of Gregory James. Now that was smart of Gregory James going for the neck. It's one of the most sensitive areas of the body. And what a maneuver from Christian Blake. I don't even know what to call that.
It looks like he went right into a neck breaker.
Was he?
In the air, he switched to a neck breaker.
That was amazing. Christian Blake pulling off all the stops, trying to get that first victory here tonight. And here in the company. And driving the knee right into the chin of Gregory James. Now going right after, not letting him get up at all.
Christian Blake coming in with that knee right to the head of Gregory James, who could be out in the corner. Look at this. Popping right up with a forearm.
Wow, did you see Gregory James pop up and Christian Blake just go down? It almost looked he was trying to take Christian Blake's head off. Now you have to think that Christian Blake is a little frustrated coming in here tonight, not having a victory yet here in Elite Championship Wrestling.
He's came so close in the past. He almost had Fergal Hayes. He almost beat John Saxon in the tournament for the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship title match.
It always seems that he gets so close, but yet he cannot make it. And Gregory James looked like he was trying to set up for a hip toss, but the force just took out Christian Blake, and now dropping the boots, going for a quick pin. 1, 2. Only a 2. Christian Blake showing he's tough, but you got to think Gregory James might be getting a little frustrated now.
You've seen the frustration. He told the ref that he felt that count was a little slow.
That is very uncharacteristic of Gregory James. And both men now trading elbows right in the center of the ring.
Back and forth, those elbows.
And a big chop. And Gregory James won, trading the chops back and forth.
It's like they're having a Mexican standoff here.
And now Christian Blake with a kick. Gregory James taking him down. And just raking that knee across the face.
Going for the pin.
1, 2.
Nope.
Once again, Christian Blake kicking out at a 2. Gregory James showing signs of frustration here, wondering what he's got to do to keep this man down.
Gregory James setting up Christian Blake. What are we about to see? Christian Blake running him back into the turnbuckle.
Christian Blake taking advantage of a moment there, trying to get back into this match. Christian Blake knows that he has to get a win here tonight to make a statement to everyone in the back that he's not just someone that comes so close but can't finish the job. He's looking to show everyone that he is someone to be feared and someone that people don't need to look past. Big scoop slam from Christian Blake.
Gregory James hasn't really been mobile since he fell into a turnbuckle. And now Christian Blake climbing up the ropes, going high wrist. What are we about to see? Christian Blake with a huge elbow off the top.
Driving that elbow right into the sternum of Gregory James. This match could be over.
Going for the pin.
1, 2.
No, not enough. That was a big clothesline off the top rope. And here comes Christian in. Gregory James tossing him up and over. Here comes Gregory James. Boot right to the face. Christian Blake outside the ring.
Did you see that boot catching Christian Blake? I think Blake might even be dazed and confused now. He's setting him up, looking for that dive that he got caught earlier by Christian Blake.
Here comes Gregory James. Suicide dive.
Taking him out to the floor right in front of our front row.
Gregory James putting his body on the line.
Both of these men know that tonight is a big night here at the Super Show. We have a standing room only crowd, and you know that the NWA is going to be watching these two young guys, wondering who's going to be the next big up-and-comer.
That's right. We need to point out, there's no padding on the outside of the ring. That is concrete out there.
And you have that right. It's nothing but concrete, and there's no padding. This is very risky for these guys to take those maneuvers to the outside because they can suffer permanent injury if they don't land properly, as they so to say.
And now Christian Blake whipping Gregory in. Here comes Christian. Knees. Gregory James with the knees. Gregory James with a head full of steam. Christian Blake duck. Power slam from Christian Blake.
1, 2.
Not enough to keep Gregory James down.
Christian Blake thought he had it good there with the power slam. I thought he had the match finished. But Gregory James kicking out at the last second. Man, you got to give it to both of these young guys. They are pulling out all the stops here tonight on the Super Show to try to get that big win.
Gregory James with an enziguri to Christian Blake. And now he's going for the pin. 1, 2, no.
Once again, Christian Blake kicking out Gregory James. You can see the frustration building inside him, and you can see it on his face that he is getting more and more angry every time Christian Blake kicks out. He is probably wondering what he has to do to end this match.
And now look at this. Christian Blake has Gregory James up. What's he thinking? Gregory James landed it up. Going for a super kick. Christian Blake caught it. Oh, a kick right to the head.
Christian Blake suplex.
Belly to back. 1, 2.
Once again, Christian Blake kicking out.
That was so close.
And you can see Gregory James screaming 3, 3, 3. He thought he had it won. He thought the match was over with that belly to back suplex, but once again, Christian Blake showing the heart that he has in kicking out.
I thought that was it.
I think everybody in the audience, even me and you, thought it was over.
Gregory James set it up. Looks like he's going for that knee. Here we go. Oh, he's about to mosh pit all over Christian Blake. Is that the right turn?
That is the right turn. Whipping him in. It's about to get crazy. And Christian Blake ducking out the way.
Gregory James eating that ring post. And Christian once again has Gregory James up. What's he thinking? Oh, backbreaker. That could be it.
This match could be over now.
He might have broke a rib.
Set him up. Oh!
Whoa! He just slammed him down on his knees.
One, two.
No!
Once again, kicking out. That maneuver was like what would you say, a power bomb with a backstabber?
That's what it looked like. That was a very unique move.
Christian Blake pulling off these unique maneuvers that we don't even know how to call. And he's showing that he's trying to put everything into this. Gregory James with a go behind. Roll up. Coming through.
He has a tights.
One, two.
He has a
That is
tights.
it. And the referee calling it, saying he's got the tights.
That's unusual for Gregory James. What was he doing?
Gregory James showing the frustration, actually going for the tights. You can see how frustrated he is with it, and now arguing with the ref.
I think he just told the ref he was falling over.
I don't know. Now Gregory James going back to work on Christian Blake. Once again, like you said, it's very unusual to see Gregory James going for the tights for a win, a cheap victory.
Unprotected knee to the face.
This is it. One, two. Oh, kicking out again.
And look at Gregory James. Christian Blake rolling up Gregory James.
Two. Kicking out. Blake thought he caught Gregory James. He thought he had him.
And Christian Blake delivering those kicks to Gregory James. Gregory James ducked under, rolling him up.
One, two.
No.
Again with the kick out.
Knee to the face.
That could be it. One, two, three.
Christian Blake has defeated Gregory James.
Christian Blake getting his first victory here tonight on the Super Show, the biggest show of the year, finally, and you can see a weight has been lifted off of his shoulders, finally getting the victory that he is so long been searching for.
The big victory tonight at the Super Show. Christian Blake with the victory. What a win. What a match.
What a great match. What a great way to start off the Super Show here tonight with these two young, hungry, talented individuals that putting on a great show. And I got to give it up to Christian Blake. He finally gets that victory he was looking for.
Let's see if that show of respect is still here. Christian Blake is extending his hand.
And showing a show of sportsmanship from Gregory James, shaking the hand of Christian Blake. He probably knew that, yeah, he got frustrated and went for the tights for a cheap victory, but he had to shake the man's hand because he won here tonight, and the fans love this young kid, and I can't wait to see more of both of these guys here at Elite Championship Wrestling.
Gregory James is definitely frustrated. Both men were so close to a win.
Gregory James is going to go back, reevaluate some things, and hopefully next time we see him, we can see him come back and get another victory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I've heard about this guy all day. This man is real-life ox.
An ox.
Ox. Haney.
He's a real-life ox.
Look at him. He's like blowing steam out of his nose. What's wrong with you?
I'm not even going to respond to that real-life ox statement. Why does he look like Bigfoot?
What are you talking about? I've got the background on this man. He was raised in the forest by oxes.
Oxes. Do you know what an ox is? You have no idea what an ox is.
This is an ox.
He's built like an ox, but I have a hard time believing. Maybe you said he was raised by wolves, maybe, but oxes, of all the animals in the animal kingdom,
Oxes.
Can oxes even take care of a human being?
Well, yeah, obviously.
But right now, Mustang Mike is coming out, a fan favorite. Look at the crowd just going bananas for Mustang Mike. He's here to bring the boom. Look at that. They got signs. He's hot-bobbing everyone. He's great. How can you not like Mustang Mike? He's coming here to get a big victory here tonight.
Oxen. He was raised by oxen.
I was waiting to see if you would realize it was oxen. And Mustang Mike here to bring the boom. And look, they got signs. They got all kinds of signs.
He's taking people's signs.
He gave it back. And look, they're showing their love and support for Mustang Mike, one of the biggest fan favorites here at Elite Championship Wrestling. He's back, he's ready, and I'm glad to see him back. He was on, injury for a long time, and he's been back, and he's here to bring the boom to Elite Championship Wrestling.
What is the boom?
Exactly, it's the boom. The boom is the boom.
You don't make any sense. None.
He's here to make an explosion.
At least I told you about ox and how he was raised by
boom.
oxen.
The boom. It's that impactful force. That thing you're just waiting for. That wow factor.
I don't understand.
Mustang Mike's like that guy in the movie that when an explosion goes off behind him, he doesn't look back.
Oh, will you stop? That doesn't even make any sense.
It makes complete sense. He's like Mark Wahlberg.
Mustang Transformers? Mustang Mike needs to keep an eyes behind his head. You know why?
Behind his head?
He has two big men in the Legion who are coming after him. And you've seen the destruction the last 2 months that they can do to Mustang Mike.
You got that right. They have been targeting Mustang Mike as of late. No real reason why other than just to cause destruction and mayhem. And Mustang Mike with a beautiful shoulder tackle, just showing his strength and taking the big man down with a huge clothesline. Your oxen is getting decimated by the man that's bringing the boom.
Think of your family, ox. Those oxen back at home.
Mustang Mike going for a suplex. Getting the big man up. Oh my goodness. Did you see that?
That was a pretty big suplex.
Mustang Mike coming up the middle rope with the big leg drop, taking the big man down. Going for that pin. Could this be a 1, 2? Only a 2. And Mustang Mike has been all over the place since he's been back. And here tonight, he is bringing the pain and a rake to the eyes.
Good job, Ox. Raking the eyes. Now he's on the offensive. Using that forearm, rubbing into Mustang Mike's arm. That's a defensive tactic.
A defensive tactic. If Mustang Mike would have been doing it, he would have said he was cheating.
He has till the count of 5.
Now the Ox is taking it to Mustang Mike, driving his head right into the turnbuckle and going after that injured arm. He has done his homework on Mustang Mike and knows that that arm is just fresh back from an injury, and he's going to work right on it.
Ox Haney is a pure animal. I didn't even want to talk to him in the back. He was just snorting around back there, just
Only a 2.
it was kind of scary. I heard him making noises. I didn't want to go near him.
Is that because he was raised by oxen?
Yes. You understand?
Do oxes snort?
They blow steam out their nose.
That's a bull. You just
Ox grabbing Mustang Mike back down to the mat.
only a 2.
Ox working on that shoulder.
That's the ice clamp, as he calls it.
Who calls it?
Ox.
He doesn't
Ox.
talk.
He told me that's what it's called, the ice clamp. When he grabs onto that, that neck and shoulder, that collarbone area.
Look at that huge arm. Just
Dropping
laying
that.
everything.
That last forearm coming down on the back of the neck. Ox whipping him in. And Mustang Mike with a big boot. Catching the big man. And a power slam.
Looked like Mustang Mike landed on his head.
Only a 2. Mustang Mike kicking out once again. Keeping this match alive. It takes a lot to keep Mustang Mike down. He's a big man. He's a big competitor. Fans trying to get behind Mustang Mike. Mike going up and coming up the middle rope. 1, 2. Only a 2. Came off the middle rope with a splash.
Mustang with a stunner.
This could be it. This could be the opening Mustang Mike's looking for. 1, 2. Only a 2 once again. Mustang Mike's probably trying to set him up for the boom drop to put this big man away. I don't see anything else that's going to take him out other than that patented finishing maneuver.
He just pulled his hair out.
Well, he's got a lot to lose. And Mustang Mike with a kick to the gut going right after the big man still. Big right hand. And another big right hand.
Mustang Mike picking up the Ox. Whipping him in.
Beautiful clothesline.
And rolling him over for the pin. 1, 2. No. That is not enough to keep Ox Haney down.
Ox Haney staying in this match, showing that he's the big man and it's going to take a big time maneuver. Mustang Mike looking for that boot drop, and I think Ox Haney went right the eyes once again.
I bet Mama Ox taught him that.
Oxes don't have hands. They have hooves.
Ox Haney whipping Mustang Mike in.
Whoa! What a spear from Mustang Mike! And he's calling for the boom. Could he be looking up to set up that boom drop here?
Look out, Ox. Mama Ox is not going to be happy.
And there it is, the boom drop. 1, 2, 3. And Mustang Mike, your winner against Ox Haney. Mustang Mike getting the victory here tonight on the Super Show against the newcomer Ox Haney, and still gonna walk out happy just the way he came in.
I still don't know what a boom is.
It's the boom. It's that impactful, that big explosion that he just did right there in the ring.
So he just boomed all over Ox.
Exactly.
Ox is not going to be happy. Ox is going to have to go home to his oxen family. This is horrible.
You are all obsessed about oxes today. Did you watch Animal Planet again last night?
Mustang Mike with the win over Ox Haney here at the Super Show.
What a great Super Show so far, wouldn't you say?
I would say. And do you know what time it is now?
What time is it?
It's time for the NWA Elite Tag Team Championships to be on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NWA Elite Tag Team Championship.
And this is a bigot.
A bigot.
A bigot.
A bigot.
The Legion led to the ring here tonight
Oh, God.
by your hero.
Not my hero. We've been over this.
Your hero.
No one's hero.
The new NWA Elite Heavyweight
A man that weaseled his way into a championship.
Stand the man Sweetan, and he is accompanied to the ring, the NWA Elite Tag Team Champions, the Beast, Minotaur, and the Nightmare, known as Jeremiah.
These two big men, if you look at it, the Legion has all the titles.
All the gold.
All the gold. Every ounce that you can win in this company they have, and the Legion being the tag team champions, I see no way anyone taking those belts from them.
If you would have listened to Stan Sweetan from the beginning, he offered all of these people, everyone in the back, to beg for him to save you from these monsters. Y'all said no. It is the people's fault. It's your fault, Sean. It's the competitors of Elite Championship Wrestling. Your savior, your hero is in the ring, and he could have saved you.
Stan Sweetan is nothing but a bully. He is a man on a mission to try and destroy everything. He is not a hero. He is Lex Luthor. He is not Superman. He is the Joker. He is not Batman. He is the Winter Soldier. He is not Captain America. Thank you very much.
Will you stop? Okay, the Legion is in the ring. These monsters hover over everyone.
And Stan Sweetan is not keeping these monsters from doing anything they don't want to. You know exactly.
You've seen what they've done to the Empire in the past. Matt Riviera didn't even show up here tonight because of the Legion.
The Legion is not controlled by, or being stopped by Sweetan. They're being controlled by Stan Sweetan.
Stop it. You've seen what they did. You've seen what they did to John Saxon. You've seen what they did to Mustang Mike. Total destruction.
And right now, Tim Storm coming out here, he had a tag match with his partner, Matt Riviera, but unfortunately, Matt Riviera is not here tonight. Matt Riviera did not even show up. He's so petrified. That's what I'm saying. The Legion has taken it so far that they have scared Mr. 5.5 out of the building, out of the company. He
is not afraid. His flight got canceled.
His flight got canceled. Due to what?
Due to weather.
Weather?
There's some bad weather coming from Russell, Vegas, Arkansas.
Russell, Vegas, Arkansas is not that far of a drive.
Please. I had to go there every week. It was like 9 hours.
It's still not that far of a drive. He could have gotten the car and drove here tonight. He could be here tonight. He chose not to be.
Boys, what about Tim Storm?
Tim Storm is here because he wants those titles. He wants them back. If you think about it, Tim Storm's a man on a mission. He'll take on both of these guys at one time if he has to. He's a big man, and he is coming to take his titles back from the Legion.
As much as I like about half these people to get a chance to come
I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know.
The fans think they know.
New center of the Empire, and my tag team partner tonight, WWE Hall of Famer.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan teaming up with Tim Storm to take on the take on the Legion for the tag team gold here tonight. Oh!
This isn't fair.
This is awesome.
This is not fair.
This is great. This is amazing. Hacksaw coming out to take on the Legion tonight. And the fans are loving it. Look at them. They got 2x4s, American flags. They're all going, oh! They're here tonight. And look, Hacksaw with his own 2x4 coming to bring a little American justice to the Legion. He's going to take out your hero tonight, too. He just for a little extra satisfaction.
What's he doing with that giant board?
He's always got it with him. It's his own little calling card. It's the equalizer.
Everybody keeps yelling, "Ho!"
Come on, give me a ho, David. Ho!
Stop that.
Ho!
What is wrong with you?
You're telling me, look at Hacksaw going right after the Legion and the Legion running away.
He's swinging that 2x4 all around. What's
This
wrong
is
with him?
amazing. Hacksaw Jim Duggan teaming up with Tim Storm to take on the Legion here tonight for the tag team titles. And Hacksaw bringing the board as the equalizer to take on these big men and run off your hero, Stan Sweetan. This is great. What a great Super Show so far.
He had the choice of anybody on the NWA Elite Championship Wrestling roster. He picked Hacksaw.
Yes, USA Hacksaw. Why not? WWE legend, WWE Hall of Famer. Hacksaw Jim Duggan here tonight to take on the Legion for the tag team. Can you imagine if Hacksaw wins the titles here tonight? What that's going to do? That's going to change the whole scheme of the tag team division.
These people are in a frenzy here at East Bumpers.
They're loving it. You got to think Hacksaw made his life down in the Mid-South area. They love this man.
All right, he's picking up that board.
He's putting it in the corner.
Hey, wait, what's he doing?
He's going after him again. Oh! You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
These people want Hacksaw to hit him with the 2x4.
Hit him with the 2x4. I'd love to see it. And instead, Sweetan running off like the little coward he is from Hacksaw.
That is your hero.
The quote-unquote hero is petrified. Give me a USA, David.
What?
USA, come on.
Would you get control of yourself?
I can't, I'm having a great time. Oh!
Would you stop it? You're in my ear. You are in my ear. Jeez.
Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, Tim Storm taking on the Legion, the Beast Minotaur, and the Nightmare known as Jeremiah for the NWA Elite Tag Team Championships here tonight at the Elite Championship Wrestling Super Show. Can you think of anything bigger than this right now?
Well, it looks like we're about to get this match started. Finally, Hacksaw's listening to the rules, putting down that board. What's he doing? Hey, he has the board again. He has the board again.
He put it down. Look, Hacksaw, he knows.
Look at me. What is he
And
doing?
Hacksaw going right after him again.
What is he doing? I don't know what you're doing. You're waving your hands all around like a crazy man, and he's going after the hero. Tell him to stop it. Make him put that board down. This is cheating. This isn't fair. I don't know what you're saying to me, Sean.
And the fans chant USA once again. The fans are loving it tonight. Hacksaw chasing the Legion around. He has got them running scared.
Here we go. The NWA Elite Tag Team Championship.
Oh!
Stop stop it! I am trying to do my job right now. You are so biased.
I'm not biased. I'm like a little kid again. We got Hacksaw.
What is he doing? Well, he put that thing down.
This is great. How can you not be smiling right now? You got Hacksaw Jim Duggan in the house. He showed me his Hall of Fame ring earlier.
Stop.
It's amazing.
And here we go. It looks like Minotaur and Hacksaw are going to start off this tag team championship match. Here we go.
Fans firmly behind Hacksaw
What's he
and Tim
doing?
Storm.
What is he doing with his hands?
Where's Minotaur going?
Well, Hacksaw had looked all crazy with his hands going everywhere.
He's not crazy.
Are they chanting that he's a chicken?
Yeah, he might be. I mean, the horns do kind of look like wings on his mask.
Would you stop it?
Stop what? I'm doing my job. What is Dan Sweetan even doing out here? Getting
Sweetan is
involved?
pointing out all the horrible things that are happening here.
What? The
The
Hacksaw
office is once again stacking the deck against our hero.
You are just a sad, delusional little man. Aren't you?
This is what led to Stan Sweetan walking out in the first place, leaving the company in the first place.
He left because he's a stuck-up snob.
No, he left because this offices of Elite Championship Wrestling forced him out.
Why would they force him out?
They were biased against him. They were biased against his team. They know. The office, General Manager Sean Saxon, knows the power of the Legion.
And Hacksaw once again just torturing the Beast Minotaur, giving that patented hoe again. And you can see the frustration building on the Legion, something we never seen. And here we go, locking up with the big man. And Hacksaw and Minotaur going at it, trying to kind of having a battle of strength here. And now the Beast Minotaur with a couple right hands.
Fun time's over now, Hacksaw. What?
Reversal from Hacksaw. Big clothesline, taking the big man off his feet. Another big clothesline. 3 in a row, sitting the big man out and knocking Jeremiah off the apron.
Is this happening right now?
This is happening right now here at Elite Championship Wrestling Super Show in East Park Rec. I'm having it. I'm loving it. And now the Legion running away, running scared from Hacksaw and Tim Storm.
The ref's still making his count. They're taking a break, ref.
There are no timeouts in wrestling.
This is nuts. This is like one big game for Hacksaw. He's waving his hands everywhere. He's holding everywhere. He's trying to hit people with his 2x4. How is this even fair?
That's what Hacksaw does. Going right after that arm of Minotaur. The Legion finally getting back to the ring before the 10 count and tagging in the big man Tim Storm to come in. And a big boot. And a big right hand. Whipping Minotaur in. Tim Storm fired up. Big splash.
This is just crazy.
Whipping Minotaur in again. Set him up for another big splash. And Tim Storm giving his own big hug with another big splash. And now driving the shoulder into the gut of the Beast Minotaur. It has been all Hacksaw and Tim Storm and Jeremiah coming in with a cheap shot.
You know I used to like Tim Storm, but he is making horrible decisions on behalf of the Empire. Matt Riviera would not approve. I miss Matt.
You miss Matt? Well, he is missed. It's unfortunate he couldn't make his flight, but now Jeremiah grabbing Tim Storm, holding the eyes, tagging in.
Hacksaw's coming in here.
And now it's a double team on Tim Storm in the corner while Hacksaw is arguing with our referee.
I think the Hacksaw is going to toss the ref over the top rope.
Come on, Kurt Diamond, get back over there and pay attention to what's going on. He's acting like AJ today.
Who? Never heard of him.
Big right hand. Both big men trading in the middle of the ring. Tim Storm whipping him in. Going for a shoulder tackle, but Jeremiah just screamed. And a big slap. And a big right hand. trading punches back and forth. And what a clothesline from Tim Storm, taking Jeremiah off his feet, which is something we don't see very often.
Jeremiah with that knee, driving it right into the midsection of Tim Storm. And now the Legion is about to pounce. You're about to see the power of the Legion here, Sean. This is it.
And now double teaming Tim Storm in the corner over there. Our referee once again arguing with Hacksaw.
And now look at this. The Nightmare John, known as Jeremiah, whipping Tim in. Knee to the midsection again. He's lining up Tim Storm. And that boot right to the face. Did you see Nightmare fly?
1, 2. Only a 2.
And look at Jeremiah going right back on the offense. Laying him into Tim Storm.
Jeremiah being very quick for a big man, taking it to Tim Storm. And now, just look at it, inches away Tim Storm is from Hacksaw. Hacksaw stretching, but unfortunately can't make it. Now Tim Storm trying to break the hold of fury of right hands. Almost there, look at it, just maybe a foot away.
And look at Jeremiah wrenching that arm.
The Legion showing why they are the tag team champions by isolating Tim Storm away from his tag team partner, Hacksaw, and just focusing on him. Frequent tags, keeping a fresh man in, but Tim Storm trying to break Jeremiah's hold and get over to Hacksaw. Looking for that opening right here, but once again, Tim Storm getting caught.
And Jeremiah tagging in Minotaur.
Like I said, frequent tags, keeping a fresh man in, isolating your opponent. That is how you win a tag team title, is by isolating your opponent's partner and wearing them down until they just can't focus or fight anymore. Now the big man looking for a big suplex on Tim Storm, trying to get him up. Tim Storm fighting out of it. Right hand, and Jeremiah trying to get a hold of Tim Storm, and there he does. He finally got it.
Those monsters are working as a
He's
cohesive
biting him.
unit.
Did you see that? He was biting him.
I didn't see that.
Big clothesline from Minotaur.
And Minotaur now, huge splash on Tim Storm.
1,
2, no.
Tim Storm's got to do something drastic to get back in this match. Throwing a chop, throwing another, trying to get back in this match, but unfortunately, right there, just inches away again from Hacksaw.
Look, Stan Sweetan's talking some
He was trying to steal his board. Tell him Stan. And Hacksaw's got the board. He's looking to take out Stan Sweetan with it.
What is Hacksaw doing? He's crazy.
We might need to get a little control on Hacksaw. If he hurts Stan Sweetan, Sweetan can't compete tonight in the triple threat cage match.
And look at Jeremiah just working on Tim Storm with headbutts.
Tim Storm looking wobbly.
Tim with the kick, now to the head, neck breaker on Jeremiah.
Tim Storm finally getting a little bit of offense going. He's looking black and blue right now. He looks like a Code Blue in the hospital.
What?
You know, Code Blue.
Code Red and Mountain Dew?
And Tim Storm trying to get the fans behind him, trying to get a little adrenaline pumping through that body so he can make it over to Hacksaw. And he went to the wrong turnbuckle, getting the tag, and here come, and Hacksaw with a big right hand and another, and now one to Jeremiah. Hacksaw cleaning house, taking it to Minotaur.
What's Stan Sweetan doing?
Sweetan going after Tim Storm.
He just rammed Tim Storm into the ring post.
And now Sweetan's in the ring. They're all going after Hacksaw.
Tim Storm's down. Hacksaw's alone in there.
Unfortunately, Hacksaw all alone. He's got to fight the whole league. And here comes Mustang Mike coming in to make the big save. And now Minotaur and Mustang Mike throwing fists. Hacksaw's taking it to Jeremiah. And here comes Tim Storm. And unfortunately, Stan Sweetan's leaving. He left. He's taking his title and going home.
He has a
Running
big match
away.
later much later.
Leaving his Legion to fend for their own. And a big clothesline from Hacksaw.
What is the official ruling on this match?
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee's official decision, a no contest.
No contest.
Unfortunately,
Tag team champions, Legion.
Still the tag team
Fortunate.
champions.
unfortunate ending to a great tag team match. The Legion still your NWA Elite Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions. But what a great match, and you gotta admit, it's great to see Hacksaw back here in the Mid-South area.
Stop.
Can't you just be happy for once, ever? You're all doom and gloom. You should have...
Hey folks, it's been a great afternoon of wrestling, but let's just take 1 second and thank all the brave men and women of the armed forces keeping us safe and free, huh?
USA! USA! Come on, you gotta at least give it up for that. And like Hacksaw said, thank you to all the brave men and women out there in our armed forces who are fighting every day to keep this land free. And what a super show we have had so far. I mean, we've had great matches. We have WWE legend and Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan here. We got the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion Byron Wilcott coming up soon against Purple Haze, and a triple threat cage match against Andy Dalton, John Saxon, and the champion Stan Sweetan. Still to come. You can't put together a better show than this tonight.
What's next?
And right there, Tim Storm with Hacksaw. What a great match tonight. And I cannot wait to see Tim Storm back and Mustang Mike. And hopefully we can have Hacksaw again sometime soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we take our intermission, please welcome my guest at this time, Purple Haze.
You hear that?
Why are you dancing? Are you really dancing up here?
I love this song. Oh, come on. It's a great night. We've had great matches. And now Purple Haze is coming out. A man who has a chance to win one of the biggest titles in America today in the NWA. He could bring it here to Elite Championship Wrestling. Can you imagine what that will do for our company?
Okay, Purple Haze did win a tournament in Dulac. Yes, he beat a couple people, including John Saxon, to win that tournament. And tonight, yes, he is facing the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion, Byron Wilcott. And it's going to be a huge match.
It's a great match. It's a huge match. This young kid could...
Do you hear that response? These people love him.
They do! How can you not like this young kid? He has been through a couple questionable things lately with Steve Anthony, who has, for some reason, targeted Purple Haze, but he has come out of it just like a star, handling it with class and dignity, and now has a chance to win one of the biggest titles in America today.
The second highest title in the NWA.
Exactly.
Let's bring a few people up to speed. About 3 weeks ago, we were in Dulac, Louisiana, the Grand Halloween Gym, where you won a very special tournament. In fact, to say one of the first that we've done here in Elite Championship Wrestling, which gave you the right to face the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion Byron Wilcott. win for his title. You care to comment on that?
Well, home in Louisiana, wilcott is my friend. But tonight is the biggest opportunity of my career. Tonight, I have a chance at winning the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship belt. And even though I may have issues with Steve Anthony, I'm not gonna let Steve Anthony take my ability tonight. So when I'm wilcott, bring your A-game, baby. And it's going down like hot butter popcorn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Purple Haze.
All right, folks, you hear NWA North American Heavyweight Champion Byron Wilcott's music playing right now. We just are coming back from intermission, and we had some questionable things that just went down. And I'm being told we're going to take a look at what happened just a minute ago during our intermission here. Every intermission here at Elite Championship Wrestling, we allow fans to come in the ring and take pictures with our top superstars here. These two men during our intermission were, I guess they were coming in to take a picture.
Yeah, they were coming in to take a picture with Purple, and they grabbed him, and unfortunately, no one expected this to happen. This has never happened before here at Elite Championship Wrestling. And what happens next,
right now?
I'm not sure, and what happens next is even more despicable. These goons were sent out here by Steve Anthony, and this was all a setup.
What's Steve Anthony thinking here? Oh, Steve Anthony just super kicked Purple Haze.
Super kicking a defenseless man, not once but twice. Come on.
What is he doing?
This was a blatant setup by Steve Anthony to have these two men out here to hold Purple Haze in a defenseless position where he could not defend himself and just lay him out. See, this is what I'm talking about. Steve Anthony is despicable.
What's Steve Anthony what's in the bag?
I don't want to know this one at all. What is that he has?
When you people got out of line, we made it right.
Is that syrup?
You see, hold it.
And what?
Purple Haze is defenseless.
And this is just.
With trash like you. You see, Purple, I told you to pack your bags. Now, if you were smart, you pack your bags. Open your head up. Let no there's no room for people like you.
That is just downright disrespectful and despicable. And Steve Anthony running out. Here comes Byron Wilcott, the NWA North American Champion, chasing Steve Anthony out of the ring area. now once again, we cannot forget that this happened during intermission. We are just now seeing this footage while we were away from the broadcasting booth for a moment, and this is just downright despicable. This is classless. Tarring and feathering a helpless young man who was going up against Byron Wilcott in the next match for the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship.
Steve Anthony did give Purple the option to leave Elite Championship Wrestling a couple of months ago.
It does not matter. That was downright just cruel. And on behalf of Elite Championship Wrestling, I apologize to all of our fans who that offended.
Steve Anthony seems happy about it.
That's because Steve Anthony is despicable. I can't believe this. Something has to be done about Steve Anthony. This is just downright... I don't even know what to say anymore.
Steve Anthony delivering 2 super kicks to Purple Haze and tar and feathering him in the middle of the ring. That was kind of despicable.
Kind of despicable. He tar and feathered the young man after he super kicked him, not once but twice. He set him up. That was just classless, and something needs to be done. Steve Anthony is a man out of control.
Is Purple Haze even going to be able to compete?
I'm not sure. I don't know if Purple Haze can even compete tonight after that.
Byron Wilcott helped Purple Haze to the back, and we're about to go back live to our show. Byron Wilcott making his entrance here.
And I'm sure he has quite a few things to say about what just happened.
In case you don't know who I am, my name is Big Daddy Young, y'all. I'm the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion. I grew right up the highway, Shreveport, Louisiana. I used to work in Lafayette, and I've been all over the world at least 3 times. And I've never, ever seen something like I've seen tonight at Houma at East Park Wrestling. The NWA sent me down here to fight a young kid. You might have heard of him. He's kind of popular. He was supposed to have a title match for this belt, for this championship tonight. His name's Purple Haze. He's a pretty athletic guy. He can do a lot of stuff. But it seems there are certain people all across the world that are just bad seeds. There's certain people around the world, like Steve Anthony, that are doing some pretty despicable things. And you people, and definitely me, are not going to take that stand for it, right? So Steve Anthony, get your short, ugly, yellow tail out here. You want to be a man, I want you to act like a man and walk your yellow tail out here.
Byron Wilcott calling out the exclamation point, Steve Anthony.
And Byron Wilcott calling him out after what we all just witnessed. And I'm wondering what Byron has to say to Steve Anthony. I'm sure he has some things he would like to say that he can't out here, but once again, I just find his actions despicable. That was one of the classless things we have ever seen here at Elite Championship Wrestling. And Steve Anthony has, for some reason, targeted Purple Haze and has taken this vendetta against him to extreme heights.
This is America, the land of the free and the home of the brave, and cowards like you don't deserve music. Two things. I'll be back with you. Second thing, we tell you it's time to go.
One thing, your beef is with me. Since it don't seem like you don't like a certain kind of people, well, I'm that kind of people. I think you don't like me either. So your beef is with me. And number two, it looks like your mic is there. So it looks like you don't tell anybody what to do. I tell you what to do. You see a man with the mic controls everything. How's that, idiot? How's that, coward? So I tell you what, you want to jump in front of Purple Haze, you want to tar and feather people, why don't you be a real man and tar and feather me? Get on in the ring and tar and feather me. Oh, I know the mic's there. Hey, here's the referee.
I would gladly do it, but I'm all out of feathers, and I told you. My beef ain't with you. See ya, sucker.
Hold on, Steve Anthony, hold on, 1 second. Let me say one little thing before you go. You're an opportunistic man, right? You're not afraid of opportunity, are you, Steve? You like a little money, right? You like a little fame? Well, in the NWA, this is the second highest title that is possible for you to get. So here's a chance for you to get some fame, here's a chance for you to get some money, and most importantly, here's a chance for you to beat a black man. What do you say, Steve? Is that enough? Is that enough opportunity, money, free, a title, and a chance to beat the biggest, baddest, toughest black man in this building? Think about it, Steve. I'm the man your mama warned you about. I'm the man your mama dreams about. Yeah, I'm even the man your daddy dreams about.
That's really good. Sounds all good, but there's only one problem. I'd come there, I'd be a black man, I'd win the belt, but tomorrow morning the NWA would strip me because they know better. They can't let you make matches, so it wouldn't be legal. So it would be all pointless, so...
What is this? Our general manager and his assistant coming out and snatching the microphone away. Sean Saxon looked as if he was on the phone when he came out. What is going on?
Grace just took that mic right away from Steve
She
Anthony.
snatched
What is
it.
that about?
She snatched it from him.
I just got off the phone with Bruce Dark, president of the National Wrestling Alliance, and he told me to sanction this match between Byron Steve Anthony, for the NWA
So we will see an NWA North American Heavyweight Championship match here tonight. Big Daddy Yum Yum, Byron Wilcott facing off against the exclamation point Steve Anthony. This is huge.
This is a monumental match, and this is what Byron Wilcott wanted. He wanted Steve Anthony, and he's going to get him. And Steve Anthony, as he was saying, he thought that the title would be stripped from him if he won, but if he wins tonight, he could be the new NWA North American Heavyweight Champion.
And Byron Wilcott, Big Daddy Yum Yum said it himself. Steve Anthony has the chance for fame, the chance for money, and the chance to beat the biggest, baddest black man to ever air East Park.
This is huge.
Big Daddy Yum Yum. He might show us Yum Yum time tonight. That's exciting, aren't you?
I'm excited. This is a great match. But it's kind of bittersweet because it's almost like Steve Anthony is getting rewarded for his actions against Purple Haze. But this is what Byron Wilcott wanted. He wanted to put his title on the line tonight against someone, and he wants to not just beat Steve Anthony. I'm sure he wants to embarrass him like Steve Anthony embarrassed Purple Haze. And Byron Wilcott going over there and snatching his title back.
And we have been told that this match is taking place only because Purple Haze is unable to compete. He's being cleaned up in the back. We're told that he walked back there and he actually collapsed right behind the curtain from getting those super kicks from Steve Anthony. He may have suffered a concussion here.
He may have. When that happened, the doctors in the back said he would not be able to compete tonight because he collapsed and was unconscious. Now that, unfortunate for Purple Haze, but Steve Anthony has an opportunity to win the second highest title in the NWA and bring it here to Elite. With that said, Steve Anthony has got a big hill to climb against Big Daddy Yum Yum, Byron Wilcott. You got to think this is a huge step up in competition for Steve Anthony.
Byron Wilcott is a well-traveled athlete, went all over the world, recently competing in New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is a huge event.
This is huge.
Making his debut here tonight in NWA Elite, defending the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship. And he has defended against other stars of Elite Championship Wrestling. At NWA's huge Summer Clash event recently, he defended successfully against Tim Storm.
That he did. And Byron Wilcott is not a stranger to the men in this locker room. He knows all about them, and I'm sure he knows exactly what Steve Anthony can bring. You don't become the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion by not being prepared at all times against everyone you could possibly think that you're going to face that night.
And let's not take anything away from Steve Anthony. He is called the exclamation point for a reason. He is a two-time NWA Elite Heavyweight Champion. He has seen the top of the mountain here in Elite Championship Wrestling. He could easily become the new NWA North American Heavyweight Champion tonight.
He could, and I'm not taking anything away from him because Steve Anthony is a well-rounded individual in every just aspect of wrestling. But once again, he has had that attitude change for over a year now. He is a different man than once we knew. And
a different man that'll do anything it takes to get the victory.
You have that right. He will do anything it takes to get the victory. Right there, shove it, Byron Wilcott, and Byron shoving him right back and going back into a lockup. These two men are just fighting for that little edge, and you can see Byron Wilcott getting the better of the strength. Now let's not forget that Steve Anthony is giving up a bit of height to Byron and a little bit of a size difference, but you got to think Steve Anthony's the smaller competitor, so he's quicker right there with a go behind, just as I was explaining how quick he is.
Byron Wilcott using extreme to get out of that. Now ramming Steve Anthony's head in the top turnbuckle pad, going to the opposite corner.
This is a very classic style matchup here. It is strength versus quickness. Which one will prevail tonight? I cannot wait to see what these two are going to bring later on in this match because it's going to take a lot to put each one down. And right there, Steve Anthony reversing Byron Wilcott and shoving him right into the turnbuckle, now going after him with a big right hand and a forearm.
And Byron with that huge elbow.
Byron is a big man and has incredible strength. Now Anthony throwing elbows of his own, working him in the corner.
Steve Anthony whipping him at Byron Wilcott, avoiding him, delivering that knee to Steve Anthony.
Byron Wilcott showing off some quickness there and taking Steve Anthony down. Now let's just think You know, do you believe Steve Anthony might be getting rewarded for what he did tonight against Purple Haze?
Steve Anthony just took advantage of the situation. And it wasn't the offices of NWA Elite that gave him this title match. Byron Wilcott, Big Daddy Yum Yum, put his title on the line. He wanted a piece of Steve Anthony. He wanted to avenge Purple Haze, his friend.
And you got that. He did want to avenge Purple Haze. He had every right to, because the actions of Steve Anthony against Purple Haze had been classless and despicable and downright cruel, bordering on the line of some words that I'm not comfortable saying. And it's just downright wrong in this day and age for Steve Anthony to be acting that way towards another human being.
A couple months ago, we seen Steve Anthony offer Purple Haze his last summer. Purple Haze had his chance to leave NWA Elite, but he chose to stay. And look at Steve Anthony, Big Daddy Yum Yum hitting the back of his neck on the top turnbuckle.
Steve Anthony taking advantage now, baseball slide, taking Big Daddy Yum Yum to the floor, crashing all the way to the concrete floor down there. There was no padding, and Big Daddy Yum Yum is in severe pain, and now Anthony dropping the boots to him. Steve Anthony is looking to win that title. He is looking to show that this is why he is called the exclamation point. And look at that big, huge kick. Those kicks Anthony picked up in Japan have become like the cornerstone of his arsenal. Some of the most devastating kicks in America are thrown by Steve Anthony.
These fans in the front row getting a first-hand view at these two men seeing those devastating kicks, seeing there's nothing fake about that. It's just right to the face.
Anthony taking it to Byron Wilcott. This is your NWA North American Heavyweight Championship match, and Anthony going for a big scoop slam, but Byron Wilcott reversing it and dropping it right there on the outside of the ring, right on that rail and plywood where there's no padding. The padding stops just underneath the ropes, and you got to think of the pain that Steve Anthony is in now from that slam. We have had some big matches here tonight. This one is one of the biggest we have, because we could see a new champion for the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship crowned here tonight. Can you imagine what that would do for this promotion? Did you see that kick from Steve Anthony right to the face?
Big Daddy Yum Yum, Byron Wilcott taking a big fall on the outside after that boot, and now the double stomp from Steve Anthony.
Steve Anthony has had control in this match. It always seems that once Byron Wilcott gets a little offense going, Anthony uses that quickness and that speed to catch him off guard, and he's going up top. Could he be looking for that 450 splash right here?
Steve Anthony thinking high risk.
We have seen him hit it many, many times.
Byron's back up to his feet. Double drop kick from Steve Anthony. This could be it.
1, 2.
No. Byron Wilcott able to kick out.
Byron Wilcott staying alive in this match that has been Steve Anthony for most of it so far. Reversal from Byron. This could be the opening. He's looking for Anthony ducking under.
Elbow right to the back.
Right.
The lower back.
Right there in the kidneys. Can you imagine how that pain must feel right now through Steve Anthony's kidney? And, oh!
Steve Anthony with that stinger on the top rope.
Did you see how far that top rope came down? Byron almost broke it in half when he landed on it. Look at the pain and the anger on his face. And now Anthony grabbing the hair.
Going for 10-1. Only a 2 count.
Byron looking to get back in this match, but Steve Anthony right there once again. And the ref telling him he needs to open up that hand. Steve Anthony needs to be careful that he does not get disqualified here, because if he does that, he doesn't win that title. He's got to control his anger that he's been running him as of late. Anthony looked for an up and over, and Byron Wilcott with a big kick to the gut.
Look at Big Daddy Yum Yum with that gut wrench. Dropping Steve Anthony down on the knee right there. His midsection in agony.
This could be the opening he was looking for. One, two. Only a 2. Byron Wilcott, Big Daddy Yum Yum, trying to get back into this match and defend that title the way he knows how. You do not get to where he's at by overlooking anyone, and I'm sure he knows plenty about Steve Anthony. Byron up and over, but Anthony catching a big kick right there. Again, catching Big Daddy Yum Yum once again with the quickness.
Big Daddy Yum Yum on that middle rope. DDT from Steve Anthony, going for the pin.
1, 2. Once again, only a 2. It's going to take a lot to keep a big man like Byron Wilcott down. What do you think Steve Anthony needs to do to win this match?
Well, right now it looks like he's thinking submission. Could he make Big Daddy Yum Yum tap out?
And look at that, with the leg on the back of the neck, pushing all the pressure down. He is almost compressing him like an accordion.
How is Big Daddy Yum Yum going to get out of this? He's trying to fight his way out.
He's trying to figure something out, grabbing the tights a little bit. Did he just spank him?
He did.
1, 2. Big Daddy Yum Yum using an unorthodox way to get out, but hey, it helped. He's definitely looking to get back in this match. What does he have to do to get the upper hand against Steve Anthony?
And delivered a big chop. It looks like Big Daddy Yum Yum's gaining some steam, but no. Steve Anthony dropping down, tripping up Big Daddy Yum Yum.
That was the speed I was talking about. Big Daddy Yum Yum has the power if he can control the
Look at
pace.
Steve Anthony going for the moonsault.
Oh, Big Daddy Yum Yum putting up the legs. Anthony catching the shins right to the head. Just the opening. Could this be the opening he's looking for? Could Big Daddy Yum Yum finally be getting a little offense going here without Steve Anthony getting the better of him? The crowd getting behind him. He's looking for it.
Steve Anthony's back up to his feet. Big Daddy Yum Yum with the boots.
Anthony was looking for that big Superman punch that he likes to throw when someone's in the corner. Big Daddy Yum Yum. Steve Anthony, North American Heavyweight Championship on the line.
And now Steve Anthony shoving Byron Wilcott. Byron shoving Steve Anthony back.
Anthony shoving him again. Byron shoving Anthony back. Neither one of these men want to give an inch. Big right hand. Big right hand from Byron. Neither one of these men are going to stay down easily. They are now throwing punches. And I think Byron Wilcott's starting to get a little angry.
Both men are back to their feet. Steve Anthony with a forearm. Big Daddy Yum Yum with one of his own.
The big forearm. Byron Wilcott with another big forearm of his own. These two men are just throwing everything they can. Big chop.
They are testing each other. They want to see who is the bigger dog in this fight.
And what a chop did you hear radiating through the arena from Byron Wilcott. And Anthony throwing one of his own. Some of the most devastating chops I have seen in the wrestling bit. And Anthony slapping Byron over and over. Oh! Over and over again. Chop after chop.
And look at this Superman punch from Steve Anthony. Out of nowhere.
Steve Anthony catching Byron Wilcott with that patented Superman punch he loves to throw. And Byron Wilcott with a big elbow of his own catching Anthony off guard. Anthony thought he had him set up good. Ducking under. Big drop kick. Spinning back kick from Byron Wilcott. Big knee. This is what Byron Wilcott's been waiting for. But once again, Steve Anthony with a spinning back kick of his own to the gut.
Big that spine buster.
Oh my God! Big Daddy Yum Yum with a spine buster out of nowhere. He almost drove Steve Anthony straight through the mat with that.
I think Byron Wilcott's thinking it's Yum Yum time. He's feeling it. It's Yum Yum time, folks. With the elbow. Is this it?
1, 2, no!
Steve Anthony kicking out, getting
just in the nick of time. Big Daddy Yum Yum with that huge elbow on the middle rope. I thought it was done. I thought the match was over. But Steve Anthony showing how much he wants to beat Byron Wilcott, how much he wants to be the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion.
Byron Wilcott is feeling it. This crowd's firmly behind him. Is he about to finish off Steve Anthony? Look at Steve Anthony with thumb chop.
Byron catches Steve Anthony, driving those elbows right across the top of the back. Whipping him in. Going up. Anthony.
This could be it.
1, 2, no!
Byron getting the shoulder up.
Anthony mere inches away from being the new NWA North American Heavyweight Champion. What a match we are seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. This is just amazing. Both of these men not giving up Anthony. Could he be setting up for that super kick? Could we be seeing him laying out Big Daddy Yum Yum right here? Look at him, Anthony knows it's coming. He's got it ready.
Going for the kick, no. Byron caught him. Big Daddy Yum Yum has him. He's spinning Anthony around.
It's slamming him right onto his gut. This could be it. 1, 2, no! I thought it was over. Anthony coming down right on his stomach. That could have knocked all the air out of him. And Steve Anthony once again getting the arm up just in the nick of time. Anthony not saying quit. Big Daddy Yum Yum giving him everything he has. And Big Daddy Yum Yum telling everybody it's Yum Yum time. This could be it. Anthony dug it up. Super kick.
Super kick.
Belly to back suplex. 2. No. Byron kicking out. Just inches away. Going for another one. 1, 2. Only a 2 again. Frustration wearing on the face of Steve Anthony. He is wondering what he's got to do. 1, 2. Again, Byron kicking out.
Steve Anthony is so frustrated right now. He was so close to the win. That the referee's hand was coming down for the 3 inches away from Steve Anthony becoming the new NWA North American Heavyweight Champion.
Byron Wilcott, Big Daddy Yum Yum showing all kinds of heart here tonight. Staying in this match, not giving up, not letting Steve Anthony get the better of him and win this match. You got to think, he is fighting for pride now. He doesn't just want to win this match just to say to win. He wants to show everyone that Steve Anthony is not as good as he says he is, and he wants to get a little revenge for Purple Haze here tonight. Whipping Anthony in. Anthony ducking under. Both men fighting for position. Big Daddy Yum Yum getting out of it. Ducking under. Yum Yum time. Right there.
He just took Steve Anthony's head off.
If you didn't see it, Steve Anthony, when he went down, he caught Byron Wilcott with a kick to the head.
Anthony rolled out of the ring. Smart move by Steve Anthony.
Great ring awareness by Anthony. And that was what Big Daddy Yum Yum needed. He needed that right there, and he finished this match, but Anthony rolling out of the ring just in the nick of time. What an impressive match we're seeing right here. Byron Wilcott, the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion, here tonight. This is a match fans dream about.
Roll up.
1, 2, no!
Steve Anthony almost had Big Daddy Yum Yum there. Big Daddy Yum Yum whipping him in. Look at Steve Anthony. Face planting Byron Wilcott.
That could be it. New NWA North American Champion. 1, 2, no! I thought he had it. I thought Steve Anthony had it, but no. Byron Wilcott kicking out again. Anthony wondering what he has to do to finish this match.
Steve Anthony pulling Byron Wilcott to the center of the ring. And he's thinking high risk. Steve Anthony is known as the king of the 450. What's he thinking going up top? Could he be thinking moonsault?
I don't know. Byron Wilcott getting up, catching Steve Anthony. Anthony was going up top for a high-risk maneuver, but took his eye off the prize a little bit.
Electric chair.
Could we be seeing it?
Up in the electric chair.
This could be over. Anthony fighting, trying to fight out of it. Jumping down.
Heel kick right to the face.
If Anthony could pin him, this could be it. This could be it. Byron was looking for the electric chair, but Anthony caught the better of him.
Steve Anthony's thinking he's going to try and face him again.
No.
Big Daddy up and caught.
1, 2, 3.
Byron Wilcott has successfully defended the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship here at the NWA Elite Championship Wrestling Super Show.
Byron Wilcott, Big Daddy Yum Yum, winning tonight, retaining his title, and getting a little bit of revenge for Purple Haze here tonight. What a match. I am just, wow. I am worn out from just calling that.
This is definitely going to be Match of the Year candidate right here at the East Park Recreation Center. Big Daddy Yum Yum, huge win over the exclamation point Steve Anthony.
Steve Anthony threw everything he had at Big Daddy Yum Yum, but Byron Wilcott showing why he is the NWA North American Heavyweight Champion. He didn't get it just by luck. He got it by knowing everything. You saw Steve Anthony going for that faceplant once again. Byron Wilcott scouted it, knew it was coming, and countered it for a big victory against Steve Anthony here tonight.
And Big Daddy Yum Yum showing Steve Anthony a championship. He is the victor here tonight.
What a match. What a night so far. And we still have one more huge match. And that is our main event coming up next. Big Daddy Yum Yum, your winner.
And Steve Anthony is not happy about this loss here at the Super Show.
He has to know. He's saying Big Daddy grabbed the tights. I didn't see it, the ref didn't see it, but you gotta admit, Steve Anthony threw everything he had, and you gotta think Steve Anthony's disappointed in himself, letting the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship slip through his fingers.
Steve Anthony was so close to winning the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship. He could almost taste it. He could feel it in his hands.
Anthony just disgusted with himself and taking it out on a fan there, getting in the face of a fan. Anthony has to be wondering what he did wrong to not be able to get the victory so close, but coming up just short.
NWA Elite Championship Wrestling main event of the evening.
This, folks, is the biggest match in the history of Elite Championship Wrestling.
First, the special guest referee,
This match is over a year in the making. John Saxon and Stan Sweetan have been back and forth at each other's neck for months. Dirty Andy Dalton never getting a real opportunity for the heavyweight championship. And to keep order here tonight, we have former Elite Heavyweight Champion returning from an injury after 6 months. Scott Phoenix is back here in Elite Championship Wrestling. He will be officiating the action, making sure there's no outside interference. This is going to be huge, Sean. This is the first time ever in Elite Championship Wrestling we have a cage match. This cage standing over 10 feet tall. This is seeing this in person, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen. I would never, ever want to be in there. This is crazy. This is nuts. And we are awaiting the arrival of the competitors in this match.
He is the NWA Elite Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Stan the Man Sweetan.
And here he is, your hero. He is here to save each and every one of you. This man walked into East Park Rec last month. He defeated John Saxon and Andy Dalton. He left with the Elite Heavyweight Championship, and he quit the company, and he was forced back here by General Manager Sean Saxon. He quit the company. He's no longer an employee here, but he is forced into this most dangerous match possible. But it doesn't matter. He is fought with the biggest, the baddest, the evilest people in the universe. He can defeat Scott Phoenix right here. And do you know what time it is? Do you hear that heroic music playing in the background? This is amazing. We're about to see a real live change right in front of you. He's gonna go from a normal, mild-mannered man to a man with superpowers. A man who is indestructible. A man who is super. Super Stan is here! He is here at the NWA Elite Championship Wrestling Supershow. Stan the Man Sweetan, your hero, your Elite Heavyweight Champion. This is the greatest moment in the history of professional wrestling today. Look at the wind blowing behind him, his cape blowing in the wind. This is magical. This is majestic. He is your champion. He is saving you.
The next participant.
What an entrance from the champion. An amazing night gonna be capped off, and there you hear it. This coming to the ring now is a man who has never had, or is claiming to have never had a straight-up opportunity for a rematch for his Elite Heavyweight Championship. He is the dirty white boy, Andy Dalton. Just a few months ago, he conquered 4 other men to win the NWA Elite Heavyweight Championship. In March, he lost his title to John Saxon. And since then, interference after interference, Stan Sweetan costing him that Elite Heavyweight Championship. These people do not seem to like him. Why? Is it because he's dirty? And he is here tonight. Wait, what's he reaching into his britches? Is that that appeared to be a feminine wear. Female wears, I would say. He must have been having some extracurricular activity before this match started. And he is just so dirty. And the first time that Andy Dalton has ever competed against Stan the Man Sweetan, and it will be in a steel cage match. That door, after John Saxon makes his entrance, that door will be locked. Those three men will not be able to escape the cage. And no, you cannot win this match by escaping the cage. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Someone, one of these three men, be it Stan Sweetan, Andy Dalton, or John Saxon, will walk out of this match the undisputed NWA Elite Heavyweight Champion. And it will go down tonight.
And right now, you have the former NWA Elite Heavyweight Champion, John Saxon, the only man, one of only two men who have never lost the title. A man that relinquished the title long ago. Stan Sweetan last month weaseled his way into a match, into a championship, stealing the belt. Once again, not only doing the same thing he did almost a year ago when he forced John Saxon's own son to throw in the towel and almost ending this man's career, and John Saxon coming out to just ovation after ovation from the fans, wearing his new shirt, his new slogan, his new mantra in life, Battleborn, meaning he will fight to the death. He will no longer just stand back and let people like Stan Sweetan just walk through and take things that do not belong to him. And look at that, signing pictures for the fans, giving it back to them, because he knows that without these people that he is not going to be here. None of this could be happening without these fans, and they love him. Look at him hugging children, shaking hands. This man is what the people want. He is for the people and by the people. He is a blue-collar guy. He is one of them. They are who they want to be a champion. This is a man that people love. And he is here tonight, not only to win his title back, not only to beat Andy Dalton, but to get to that man right there, Sweetan. These two have had a battle for the better part of a year. These men hate each other, and it's quite okay to say that. They have bad blood, and I wouldn't say this is a cage to keep the monsters of the Legion out. It's more of a cage to keep Stan Sweetan and John Saxon in, and keeping everyone else, all these fans, from getting hurt, because when this bell rings, it is going to be one of the most hard-hitting battles of all three of these men's career.
This is going to be huge, Sean. The first ever cage match in Elite Championship Wrestling. This is the first cage match in over 20 years in Houma, Louisiana. This is huge. And that belt in the ring, everyone in this ring has been the Elite Heavyweight Champion before. Only one man will walk out champion tonight. Scott Phoenix is about to hand off the championship to the official on the outside, and once that belt is out of the ring, that is it. The cage door will be locked. And Stan Sweetan, it looks like he's going to have a few last words before this match begins.
Fans firmly behind John Saxon, chanting for him. He is the man for the people, the true hero.
Just decks Scott Phoenix.
And Saxon right after Sweetan and Andy Dalton have after Saxon. Now on to Sweetan. And Saxon with a big boot to Dalton. And Sweetan right after Saxon. This is a melee right off the bat. And now Sweetan going right after John Saxon. And Saxon and Sweetan throwing right hands over and over. Sweetan getting Saxon getting Sweetan out. And Andy Dalton taking out both men. What a way to kick off the match. Andy Dalton looking to get vindication. Finally getting a just rematch for his, as he claims, his title. Saxon looking to get his title back, and Sweetan looking to retain his title. All three of these men claiming they are the true owners of that Elite Championship. And now Sweetan going after Saxon.
And look at Sweetan just laying it in to John Saxon, boot after boot. These men will do whatever it takes to win that championship. This is not going to be a technical wrestling spectacular. And look at John Saxon grabbing the
gonads.
Area 51 of Stan Sweetan.
And Saxon going after Sweetan. There's no disqualifications. Escaping the cage does not grant you a victory. You can only win by submission or pinfall. That means that you will see three men fighting with every bit and of ounce of strength they have to win. And now Saxon whipping in Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton getting taken down right by Saxon with a big elbow.
And look at Sweetan just right there to jump on top of John Saxon. These two men have been waiting a year to get their hands on each other. And now, finally, they're going at it.
And Sweetan trying to throw Saxon into that cage. Saxon blocking it in stun. Let's not forget our special guest referee, Scott Phoenix, the special enforcer referee to keep things under control. That is the only man, I believe, that you can have in that ring to keep things outside of the ring from coming into the ring.
And remember, that cage is not just there to keep these men in. All three of these guys know that they can use that cage as a weapon. And look at Saxon! Back body dropping Andy Dalton right into that cage!
Andy Dalton getting driven into that cage. And I have actually spoken to Dalton. This is his first ever cage match right here tonight with two men who have made careers in matches like these.
And now, John Saxon delivering the punches to Stan Sweetan in the corner. The ref cannot do anything about it. There's no disqualification here in the cage.
And a right to the eyes from Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton slamming Sweetan into the turnbuckle. Now linking his own hand and driving those big rights right into Stan Sweetan. The fans counting along.
Andy Dalton got hashtag dirty with Stan Sweetan, now whipping him right into John Saxon.
Andy Dalton looking to get another victory right here. His patented cannonball onto Stan Sweetan. 1, 2, only a 2 count kicking out. Now Dalton going to work on John Saxon. These three men, all champions at one point in time. Sweetan, your current champion, looking to keep the title. Dalton getting hashtag dirty once again. He loves doing that, licking his hand and rubbing in Sweetan's face. And Saxon with a super kick out of nowhere. He almost kicked Andy Dalton's head off. I think John Saxon was watching a little bit of the World Cup to get that maneuver.
And John Saxon's getting hashtag dirty. Saxon licking his hand and right to Andy Dalton's face. He's doing it again. What is Saxon doing?
Saxon, a man on a mission, looking to get his title back. And now, going back over to Stan Sweetan. You can actually say that these two are arch enemies. And Saxon whipping him in.
Here comes Saxon. Right to the midsection of Stan Sweetan.
These two men have had a definite hate-filled relationship for the better part of the year. Don't forget, 1, 2.
Dalton in there to break it up.
It's going to take a lot to get a victory here tonight because you cannot forget you have a third man in there. Andy Dalton with a neck breaker of his own.
Going for the pin.
1, 2.
Stan Sweetan breaking up the count.
It is going to be difficult to get any type of finish here tonight because you have to incapacitate two men. Not one, Put 2 in. Right there, Sweetan raking the back of John Saxon. And again, you gotta think Saxon has got a lot of hatred built up against Sweetan.
Sweetan's head into the cage. Did you see that?
Sweetan bouncing off the cage. Saxon with a big close-fisted right hand. And now Saxon going to work on stand Sweetan. And here comes Andy Dalton right from behind. And now Dalton choking Sweetan on that middle rope. That's the thing about a match like this. There is no favorite in a match like this. It's really who has the will to win. And now
Dalton's just grinding Sweetan's face on the cage.
Andy Dalton grinding his face like it's a cheese grater. And Sweetan with a low blow. Right to the, as you put it, the Area 51.
That's right. Dalton's down. Sweetan groggy on his feet. And look at Saxon with a super kick to Sweetan. Dropping the elbow. Could this be enough?
1, 2, and Dalton grabbing the foot and pulling Saxon off. Andy Dalton wanting his title back. Saxon wanting his own title back. All 3 of these men have made claim to that title. And let's not forget, Andy Dalton has potentially been screwed every rematch he has gotten. He has as much hatred built up for Stan Sweetan as John Saxon does.
Saxon going for a kick, moving in security. He caught Sweetan.
And Andy Dalton going for submission. Can we see John Saxon top out here?
Andy Dalton has Saxon locked in the STF. Will Saxon give up?
Sweetan stirring and dropping an elbow to the back of the skull.
Saxon looks hurt.
Saxon grabbing that quad.
Could Saxon have torn a quad there? Saxon could be out of the match if that's a serious injury.
That is, we have seen Saxon fight with injuries before. Devastating DDT from Sweetan.
And wait, Sweetan just in his handcuffs?
Sweetan with a pair of handcuffs.
We seen this last month. Stan Sweetan handcuffed Andy Dalton to the bottom rope and then took advantage of the situation. Dalton now look with forearms to Stan Sweetan. These men going at it. Here comes Andy Dalton.
And Sweetan
with the handcuffs.
Sweetan catching Andy Dalton with the steel handcuffs. And now, could he be looking to handcuff Andy Dalton to the bottom rope again? Can this be happening again to Andy Dalton?
Andy Dalton's going to get screwed out of this match again.
Handcuffing him to the cage, making sure there's no possible way for Andy Dalton to get back in this match. And Saxon going right after Sweetan.
Andy Dalton's handcuffed to the cage. This is a one-on-one match now. Dalton's out of this match. He is handcuffed to the cage. He can't go anywhere.
Now Saxon focusing on Sweetan, whipping him in. Saxon going right into that metal ring post.
And what is Sweetan doing? Sweetan just ripped that top turnbuckle pad off.
Exposing the metal in that corner. Could he be looking to use that to take out John Saxon and retain the Elite Heavyweight Championship? Could this be over right here? And here we go. And right there. Sweetan's driving Saxon's head into that exposed ring buckle.
And now look at Sweetan. Andy Dalton is defenseless. Your hero, Stan Sweetan, standing tall in the middle of this ring. He is moments away from winning the NWA Elite Heavyweight Championship, retaining it, bringing it back home to his secret lair.
And I believe John Saxon is busted open after hitting that exposed turnbuckle, bleeding from the forehead now, and Sweetan pulling at the wound, trying to open up that cut even more.
And you see that there, Dalton is still handcuffed to the cage. He has nowhere to go.
Andy Dalton handcuffed. This has become a one-on-one match. And now Sweetan driving John Saxon's skull into the cage, opening up that wound even more.
What is Sweetan doing?
John Saxon busted open.
John Saxon's busted open. This is going to get graphic, folks. It's time to put the kids to bed.
And John Saxon with a low blow to stand Sweetan and throwing Sweetan into the cage. You cannot forget that that is steel and metal that these three men are being thrown into each time they hit that cage. It's like hitting, and I believe Sweetan is now busted open as well. And Saxon grinding Sweetan's face into the metal there on the cage. Both of these men are bleeding profusely from their wounds now. This is getting just graphic.
Sweetan busted open. Oh my goodness, that is a large wound.
Sweetan bleeding like a stuck pig here. Saxon getting his hands on a man he's been wanting to decimate for the better part of a year.
Here comes Sweetan with a boot. Saxon
with a boot.
1, 2, no. And you see Andy Dalton kicking, trying to get to that, to break it up. There's nothing that Andy can do.
Andy Dalton still handcuffed to the cage. John Saxon giving a beating to Stan Sweetan, and Sweetan getting driven into the cage again.
And look at Dalton.
With a gesture, John Saxon with a right hand from nowhere, and now putting the boots to Andy Dalton.
Saxon standing tall in the ring.
John Saxon, as he said, he is battle-born. I asked him what that means. That means he's going to fight with every ounce of life in his body until he has to be carted out of the ring. And is he pointing up top?
I think Saxon's thinking high risk.
Saxon using the cage, going up top.
Saxon's on the top rope. What's he thinking here?
He doesn't go high risk very often.
Sweetan moves out of the way.
Going for a corkscrew off the top rope.
Wait. What's he doing?
I believe Andy Dalton has a key. Andy Dalton with the handcuff key, anticipating something like this.
How smart is Andy Dalton? He knew that Sweetan could potentially do this. He brought a key for the handcuffs.
And Andy Dalton getting free.
That is a smart move by Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton going up top.
What's he doing? Andy Dalton thinking high risk.
We've seen this before, but what is he doing?
You hear the people? They're saying higher.
Andy Dalton going up top of the cage.
What is he doing?
This could end the match. If Andy Dalton wins this match could be over. We could be looking at a new champion.
What is Dalton thinking? He's not going to do it. He's not going to jump.
It's about to get #dirty. Cannonball. Saxon moving out of the way.
Dalton hit nothing but mat. Oh my God. Let's take another look.
Andy Dalton flying. Saxon moving. That is like hitting concrete.
Nobody home for Andy Dalton.
Saxon hitting the mat. The fans behind him. He's looking to finish it right here. This is the opening he wants.
Stan Sweetan and John Saxon back up to their feet. He's going for the PCS. This could be it. That's it. PCS. It's all over. New champion. New champion.
1, 2, Dalton getting up and knocking Saxon out the way. Dalton keeping the match alive.
We were moments away from a new NWA NWA Elite Heavyweight Champion. Look at Andy Dalton. Brainbuster. It's over. It's over. If Dalton can pin John Saxon, it's all over. Dalton, no. Dalton wants to deliver one to Sweetan.
He wants to pin the champion. He wants to take everybody out. He knows that's what he has to do to win this match.
Dalton's thinking brainbuster. If he hits this on Sweetan, it's all over.
Dalton stalking Sweetan.
No, wait. Sweetan has the handcuffs.
Cuffing Dalton to the ring again.
No way.
Andy Dalton getting handcuffed to the ring. Saxon going for a big right hand. This could be it.
Look at Sweetan going for a pile driver. No, Saxon.
Sweetan driving those forearms across the back, going for it again. Looking for it. He's got him. He's got him. No. Saxon flipping him. Texas Clover Relief.
This could be it.
Saxon's back to finish him, and he's got it in. Will we see him tap? He's tapping. John Saxon, your champion. Your new champion, John Saxon. Sweetan tapping out to the Texas Clover Leaf. John Saxon winning the cage match.
3 times. This is the 3-time NWA Elite Heavyweight Champion. John Saxon has defeated Stan Sweetan. John Saxon has defeated Andy Dalton. And he is the new NWA Elite Heavyweight Champion.
What a match! These 3 men fighting, clawing, doing everything they could. John Saxon getting the victory, finally beating Sweetan, getting justice, getting revenge for the better part of a year. These two have been in a heated feud, and Saxon getting vindication. Just look at the happiness, the pride, just everything he wanted, and the fans loving it.
A hero has fallen here tonight.
Sweetan flying high, no more. And you heard it from Frank Moore himself, your new NWA Elite Heavyweight Champion, John Saxon, for the 3rd time.
What a match! These competitors put everything on the line. Andy Dalton jumping from the top of the cage. Stan Sweetan fighting for his life. Wait.
And here comes the Legion to defend Stan Sweetan, coming out to decimate John Saxon once again.
The Legion is in the ring.
Once again coming to the aid of... Wait, Gregory James is out here. What is Gregory James? Gregory James standing between the Legion and John Saxon, telling him no more. This isn't going to happen.
He doesn't belong here. What is Gregory James doing?
Gregory James saving the champion, saving everyone.
Look at Sweetan signaling for Legion to go at it. Attack him.
Gregory James going after Sweetan. And now the Legion turning on Sweetan.
These monsters are beating down Sweetan. What is going on?
And Gregory James seems to be ordering them.
Does Gregory James have control of the Legion?
Gregory James, I believe, has control of these 2 monsters.
What are they doing?
The Legion has turned on Stan Sweetan and Gregory James barking out, and Gregory James throwing the powder into John Saxon's face.
Gregory James now attacking the new Elite Heavyweight Champion. What is going on?
Gregory James is now in control of the Legion.
Gregory James is using the title.
Grinding it into Saxon's open forehead. And Andy Dalton spitting in the face of Gregory James.
What is Gregory James doing? Knee to the face of Andy Dalton.
And now Jeremiah attacking John Saxon. The Legion is decimating everyone, and they have essentially tied Sweetan to the cage.
The Nightmare known as Jeremiah off the middle rope, and now Minotaur dropping the big splash. They are decimating Stan Sweetan and John Saxon.
They're taking it to Sweetan. The Legion has had enough, and now Gregory James standing in front of the Legion.
Can you believe this?
And they're bowing. They're bowing to Gregory James.
The monsters are under Gregory James's control. They've sacrificed Sweetan.
Gregory James in control of the Legion now. I don't know what to say. This was something I was not expecting. Gregory James controlling the monsters.
This is nuts. He's calling off the monsters. I don't know what. I thought Gregory James was coming out here to save John Saxon.
I believe everyone thought that, but he is the new leader of the Legion.
How is he in control of these monsters? I just don't understand.
Gregory James has these monsters under a spell. They have sacrificed Stan Sweetan to Gregory James. They have come out and left everyone in a wake of just bloody despair.
I said at the beginning of this match that only one man is going to walk out of the cage, but no one's walking out of the cage.
No one.
All three of these competitors are down in the ring.
And once again, the Legion standing tall.
And look at the destruction in the ring.
Saxon's down, Andy Dalton handcuffed, and Stan Sweetan tied to the cage.
And look at the blood on Minotaur's hand. I can't believe what we just seen. Well, Gregory James in control of the Legion. All three men down in the ring. What a night we've had for the Supershow, but I'm being told we're out of time. I guess we'll find out what's going on next month. My name is DJ.
I'm Sean Cross. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.